Big Cal, and welcome to my world. It is the end of the month, and the end of the year, which only means one thing: DIY gaming box time. So, in case you don't know what this is, every month at the end of these videos I spin this lovely little roulette wheel. Whatever number it lands on correlates with the games console I own, or a theme. And then for the next month, I have to collect for that console or theme with a budget of £25, trying to find a nice balance of quality and quantity. Last month, it landed on the Sega Master System. So, let's just dive in and see what I bought. So, first up, we have a £4 game, cartridge only, and that is Asterix and the Secret Mission. Asterix and Obelix, from a French comic, I believe. Back in the day, yeah, they're still always coming out with new stuff. I think a new film came out last year or even this year. There's always new 3D platformers. I think they did a remaster of 3 of them. Yeah, so anyway, an 8-bit 2D platformer. And you can choose between which character you want to play as. They have different abilities, different levels to play through and things like that. And yeah, it's a decent enough 2D platform. Looks and sounds fun. Controls a little bit slippy, although I do find that with all Master System platformers, to be honest. The jumping feels a little bit floaty, moving left and right a little bit slippy, but you get used to it eventually, and yeah, it plays really well. I own a couple of Asterix games and they're all really fun. So yeah, £4, very happy with that. Next, another £4 cartridge only game, and that is Batman Returns. And it's a different version from the other Batman Returns games that I own and have played. So yeah, again, it's another 2D platformer, and a similar-ish to the NES release in that you're Batman, side-scrolling, you shoot in batarangs or whatever at people, but then you're also in the streets, like obviously Batman Returns, the side-scrolling beat-em-up for the Super Nintendo. But it's not a beat 'em up, it's a action platformer. And then you also have your grappling hook to try and jump onto things, get past gaps, jump up to higher areas. It's very finicky. Took me a while to get anywhere with it. Especially the start, you get to choose between 2 levels. The second level, most of the streets is just a big gaping hole, so you have to use the grappling hook to get across the gaps or to jump up to higher areas to platform a bit more. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it just didn't seem to want to play ball, so yeah. There is definitely a fun game here, you just have to get used to that grappling hook control. Once you do that, I think you can have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, played through both levels, got to the end of the first one. The second one I got pretty far and then died, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, £4, I'm happy enough. And lastly, a big £16.99 game, which brings me up to a total of £24.99 with 1 pence left over. This one is boxed but incomplete, doesn't have the manual, but it was cheaper for me to buy it boxed without the manual than it was cartridge only. So yeah, I got a decent deal on this game, I think, and that is Fire and Forget 2 from Titus. Yeah, so just the cartridge, but good condition. Cartridge in good condition. Case a little bit bashed, bits cut off the edge there, but that's fine. Wasn't expecting it to be in immaculate condition. Yeah, and it's kind of, you're playing as a car. It's kind of like a what was it called? Similar-ish to Spy Hunter, and there's another one. I think it's got Road in the name. And Spy Hunter's obviously over the top view, but this one you're kind of third car view instead of third person view. You're kind of driving along, and it's got that in the shooting down different enemies and things, and you have to collect fuel and ammo and things as well on the track. And there are a lot of games very similar to this on the 8-bit systems, especially the Master System. There seem to be quite a lot of them, and for the most part they are a blast, and this one is in fact a blast. Probably not worth the price that it goes for, unfortunately, but it's still a very fun game. If you can get it for cheaper, absolutely go for it. I probably wouldn't have paid as much if I'd played the game beforehand and knew exactly what it was. I just saw some YouTube videos, so it looked fun. But I'm still happy with my purchase. It's still a very fun game. So yeah, those are my 3 Sega Master System games to end the year. Fire and Forget 2, Batman Returns, and Asterix and the Secret Mission. Yeah, so 2 fun action platformers and a fun action driving game. This is normally the part where I get this wheel down and I put it on here and I get my other camera and I'd spin the wheel and we find out what I'm going to collect for next month. But I'm not going to do that today. Last year at this time I was considering cancelling DIY Gaming Box. But for some reason I kept it going and it's been fine all this year, but it's getting to the point now where I want to continue the series but change it up a little bit, and I'm still not entirely sure how I want to go about it. So there is going to be something similar to DIY Gaming Box in the future, but for now it is going to be on hold and this will be the last one for a little bit. There will be a top 5 or top 10 DIY Gaming Box pickups for 2023 coming out in early 2024. And that'll be the last video on the DIY Gaming Box for a little bit until I figure out exactly what I'm going to do. So, I'm Big Cal, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of my Master System pickups this month. And let me know if you have any ideas of how I should change up this particular video. And I'll see you again next time.